What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trev Trev, and I'm back with another video. I'm trying to get back into the swing of making content and talking about topics and subjects because your boy has been mad busy, bro. And your boy has been busy, he's been productive, he's been working hard at his government job. But I wanted to talk about this one thing that happened to me a couple of days ago because I had the opportunity to go to Washington, D.C., and the DMV, Virginia area to just look at some cybersecurity opportunities and go to an expo and convention. And I wanted to talk about what I learned because I learned a lot, but not in the way you guys would think. Because, bro, I kind of didn't learn anything from going there because if your boy is being honest, they just called us there to do the expo and just basically show up and then just told us to apply to things online. And honestly, you guys know, if you're my government employees and guys like that and girls like that, USA Jobs is like the worst site ever and you'll be there forever. And basically it was just going there in person and just the same process that we've been doing for years, or if you're new starting out, for a couple of months. But I did learn a lot going to that conference because, bro, when I was in the line, because there was like 10,000 people, right? I met some interesting individuals and I added them on LinkedIn, and I learned a lot, more so than the actual event where I expected to learn cybersecurity, because these people, they all come from different backgrounds, but they're trying to work for the government. And meeting people like that has helped my career tremendously because now I know what I want to do professionally, and speaking to people from different walks of life who just want to do the same thing as me and are just engaged in helping and want to do things in life, it just inspired me to make this video right here, because the whole reason I got invited was because my manager, she saw potential in me and she invited me to that event to represent our government. And, I was happy to do that because, I'm new starting out, but I'm not one to turn down an opportunity. I want to prove myself and show that I'm a hard worker. But in this event, we were waiting in the line or whatever, and I met two interesting people. I met this guy, he was in sales. He's like a Middle Eastern guy. And then I met this 18-year-old girl who was going to an event as a newbie. And it was interesting to meet these two people because they reminded me of myself in certain periods of my life. Like the 18-year-old girl, she was nervous. She just got out of high school or whatever. And then she's going to this big event and she doesn't really know what she's doing, but she's trying. And I really like talking to her because, not on no Drake stuff, but, I like talking to her because it's good to see a youthful perspective and youthful eyes because, as I've gone through the business and corporate world, I've become a little more cynical, but it's refreshing to see someone with their eyes so wide open to the future. And, I gave her some game to avoid, the pitfalls. And it was also interesting to see the guy I was talking about previous, the Middle Eastern guy. He just graduated from, I think, VCU in Virginia, and he was at the event and he was doing sales and he won the government job. And because I saw myself as a graduate. So I basically saw two people that reminded me of my younger self, and it was fun talking to them, more so than going to the event because I networked with them. I learned a lot, and we talked about a lot of different things in the line, and that was way better than the event. And in fact, that girl, she was like a cheerleader, and she was telling me how to do a backflip because she saw I was athletic, and the other Middle Eastern guy did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he invited me to come out there and do it one day. But, it was fun talking to those people because I learned so much. But with all that being said, I got to just get my stuff off and say this. Going to in-person events is kind of pointless because when you go to these in-person events, they just tell you apply online, or it could have been solved in the email, or nothing really gets done. And as we move into 2025, I think the idea and the concept of going to an office or just going to an event or just doing things in person is becoming obsolete because nothing gets done that couldn't get done in an email or a call or a lunch or something like that. So it's just pointless to do these things. And, even though I learned a lot, it was pointless to go to this. And if you guys are young professionals in the world, I want to just tell you guys, take these opportunities, yes, but understand they're kind of pointless. And as you go to these events over and over again, you start to see that. But I wanted to just spit some game and then tell you guys what to go to and look for when you go to these events. Don't necessarily look for the next big job, but look for a good connection to make in the field that you can talk to later or that you could pass an opportunity to. Because me and the Middle Eastern dude were talking, and I told him, if I get an opportunity here and I can't take it, I'll pass it along your way because, we need more competent people. And I just really vibe with dude, even though I met him for one day. And I was just telling the 18-year-old, just keep her head up and, work hard and avoid the pitfalls in college that a lot of people her age go into. But, I got more of that out of the meeting than actual work. And, it was disappointing in a sense, but it was also good in a sense. So, you know, I wanted to kind of just tell you guys that story time of where I've been, what I learned, and just basically tell you if you're a young professional what to look for when you go to these events and why I personally think they're pointless. Because, you know, even though I'm all over the place, it's just that's my experience in it, and you know, I just wanted to share that with you guys. But you know, I'm gonna make more videos. I'm trying to pivot this channel a little bit, like less serious stuff, but I want to give y'all some game and some gems too. But you know, I want to pivot this channel to a sports channel. So you know, I'm just gonna get these little videos out the way, talking about real stuff, and then you know, we're gonna go to full sports mode once NCAA comes out. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited, and y'all are gonna just love that game, and I'm gonna love that game because I'm gonna play the heck out of it because we haven't had it in years. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. I wanted to make this video and just kind of tell you guys not to waste your time with these things. But I'm out.